there's a lot of, slim guards that's out there, on a more physical side.
Right.
But a lot of them maybe have more experience at playing against bigger, stronger, people on you, people pushing you, people getting you off your spot, right? So you don't have that experience of how to get people off your spot yet. Now that you've been through it, that's going to make you stronger naturally, because I felt it. Boom, okay, I know what it feels like to go left and get bumped. Okay, let me stay on my spot. I can't let him get me off my spot. Let me get this angle so he can't use his strength, right? So you could be slim, but you also got to know how to utilize the strength that you have against a person who may be bigger, stronger.
Leverage, man, positioning, all
leverage,
that.
angles, positioning, lower to the ground. Like those are things that in the lab we'll be working on.
Yeah. What's a move that you seen from him in the game? Kyle, you a dad, nigga. Come on. What's I know you know. What's a play that you seen him make, or something that you seen him do on the court in a game that you was like, damn, this nigga came out of my nutsack. I made this
chip
thing,
off
man.
no blocks.
I think the times that he had during the season where you can really see like the full kind of showcase of skill set, and it's like, oh shit, okay,
he's doing
the
it
plays
all.
that he make. You know what I mean? It's just it looks so fluid. The passes he make off the dribble, the way he pull up. You know what I mean? Like those, I look at that type of shit in the game. How he moving? I know before the game he gonna take a long time to get going, or he gonna get going before I could just look at him and see that. For me, I love a transition three. Right? I think the defense is so vulnerable at that point in time, backpedaling. So if you pushing the ball up and the defense is back, and I can shoot the ball, that's money. I'm walking into the three every single time. I think those type of explosive plays like that, like when team got to call a timeout, you break somebody down, boom, get to the lane, throw a lob, dunk. The team got to throw a timeout. Like those are explosive plays that what I look at when I see them.
They're 3 points, but they're more than 3 points.
They're more than 3
points. They're momentum points.
I'm not saying come out and take a pull-up three every single time.
Right.
I'm saying you got to understand the time, scoring possession, the momentum.
Right.
If we got the momentum and I can break it, I can break them,
Right.
then, and I know I can shoot this shot.
Right. It's a strategy behind it.
Yeah, it's a
It
strategy.
ain't just like pull it every
I'm
time.
gonna go get the rebound, right? Which puts another rebound under the rebound category. Pace, I'm gonna push the ball up, so now my pace is better. And now I gotta pull up three.
And you gotta think defensively too. You probably just missed a shot. You running, scrambling.
That's a timeout.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You hit that shot, crowd goes nuts, or the crowd goes silent. That's a time where you're just
So
like,
I love
you catch a
mental-
fuck out of here.
I love
boom.
those type of moments.
Yeah.
I also love moments where he don't have the ball and it's swing, and he can knock down an open shot in the three. You know what I mean? Against Tennessee, he got that big three in the game. So like those type of moments it's like, okay, this is what college basketball is supposed to be.
For sure. I mean, obviously, season didn't end the way anybody expected it to, especially the way you expected it to with Syracuse, and they definitely faced a lot of
It was
adversity.
for a reason.
Okay, faced a lot of
No, I'm just saying everything happens for a reason.
For sure.
I'm not questioning what, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like he went through what he went through, which will be very beneficial for him coming into this next season.
I think so, man. This coaching change, you know what I'm saying, happens as well. That's something that, that's even something that I don't think you're probably prepared to like prepare him for, because on the college level is different than on the NBA level, right?
Which part?
As far as like
changing the coach,
changing the coach in the NBA instead of changing the coach in college, especially the way college is now, is definitely probably a different way to sort of prepare somebody for that, right?
Yeah, but the way it is, the game is going that way anyway.
Yeah.
Every college, the big time programs they have pro systems. They running pro sets. They running pro offenses. Like they building a program like a pro, like a professional organization. The way they eat, nutrition, the way they travel, the way they sleep, the way they, you know what I mean, the way they recover. They treating this like a real professional league.
Right.
So those major schools, the Dukes and the Arizonas and the Arkansas, and you know what I mean? Like the schools that have it, They treating this like a professional league. So if you don't catch up to that, you're gonna be left behind.
I know your phone looked nasty after that, though. As far as I know your phone looked nasty after the coaching change. After that, the people calling you up as far as like, yo,
yeah, people.
They want you to. I know you don't know.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
I know you don't, but people are still. I know the phone still look crazy though.
Oh yeah. The phone calls went crazy.
Yeah.
But that was expected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why I never got too involved with the shit over the season. You know what I mean? I always just played my part. Like, gave my opinion when it was needed, gave my advice when it was needed.
Yep.
Right.
But I sat back and just let it play out. You know,
So,
whatever was gonna happen either way.
So, like, you know, like you said, after the season, not a lot of these guys got a dad that's, you know, a Hall of Famer. So what are we working out? You already said what you like to see him do on the court. What are y'all trying to work on to unlock for the next season? You know what I'm saying? Like something like
His pace.
that'll add another
His pace, yeah, his pace. He plays at he got his own pace. Like, you know, when I say pace, I'm not saying I want him to play like John Wall pace. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want him to play at a Shea pace. I want him to play at a Halliburton pace. And, you know, like because he plays that way already. Nobody's going to speed him up. He's going to get to his spots. You know what I mean? It's just about being a lot more comfortable and confident on the physical side. But pace, I just want to play quicker, play faster, make quicker decisions. You know, that's kind of what we gonna start the you know, kind of the summer off with. Just pace, making quick decisions, quick reads, quick twitches, coming off pin downs, understanding situations, and then now we'll build from that.
Yeah,
and of course he gonna play defense. You know what I mean? Like, everybody, what's up with this offense shit? Like,
he said it's all this offense shit.
Yeah,
defense is easy.
We show y'all what we want to show y'all.
I mean, I ain't gonna say defense is easy, but it's a little easier.
Yeah, but you ain't just going out there because you can never mimic that. You can never mimic what you're gonna go against
right
in college, or you know what I mean? So the only way you can do that is by playing live basketball.
Right.
You gotta play live basketball to mimic.
You could only do so many drills.
So, you know what I mean? But you're not gonna find that. You gotta go train with that level of talent to really get something out of it.
You could drill a motherfucker to death.
Now I'd rather, you know, let's be smart. I want to let's build the smarts about defense. If you know you're not bigger and stronger than a lot of these guys, utilize what you have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Angles, understanding where to be at, understanding where to shade them to, when not to shade them. Like, you know, it's just about being smarter on the defensive end. I mean, smarter and a little bit more effort on the defensive end.
You mentioned two names as far as like playing with pace.
Yeah.
You mentioned Tyrese Halliburton. You mentioned Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
And as far as like body type for Kai, you know what I mean, especially at that college age when SGA was in Kentucky, Tyrese was in Iowa State, I want to say, like, they kind of favor each other. You know what I'm saying? Is that like, I'm not comparing him to those players, but is that like a best case scenario as far as
it's just when you look at those guys' games, like me personally, I could see little shit that's in, like things that I could build off of.
Right.
You know what I mean? Okay, that's a seed. Oh, okay, boom, if we get this, if we blossom this seed right here, ain't no telling, okay? This seed right here, like we blossom this seed, there's no telling. So now it's about putting all of them seeds actually together. So when I look at Shai, it's more about how you ain't gonna speed him up. He gonna get to his spot. He's smart, uses shot fakes, uses his shoulder, uses his push off, uses his angles. He ain't blowing past, you know what I mean? Like he ain't rocking fast. Like he's just smart and understand where I'm trying to get to and understand how I'm gonna get there. Right? So it's really, for me, it's like building his IQ a lot more of the game to be able to just make those in-game decisions.
Reps.
This like next generation of hoopers, you know what I'm saying? First off, this class coming into the NBA draft or getting ready to start the NCAA tournament.
Special.
Young, deep, exciting to watch. But just skill-wise, just from your eyes, what are they coming in better at than your era? You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like the times you came up with, especially your class, as it gets compared to every class that comes out in the NBA
Yeah.
draft, like best draft class since 03, like whatever. Just from your eye test, like what do they do a little better as freshmen going into the NBA draft or college players going to the NBA draft than they did in your time, you know, being at the same point in their career,
More
college
shooters.
going into the NBA draft?
Now you get to mimic NBA workout. You get to mimic, you know, you get to see NBA workouts. You get to see the drills that they do. You get to see what they, you know, what the workouts that you have to do up at this level. Some of these kids is already getting those workouts from the trainers who train NBA guys. So you already in line with the style of play. You're in line with the pace in the sense. You in line with the how the NBA want to play.
Right.
You don't really understand it yet. You don't understand that it's another level of pace than college. So a lot of times when you get there, that's the first thing. Like, damn, the game is fast. This game fast as shit. Like,
Okay.
I gotta catch the speed of the game, but I'm still working on this college speed, which is a whole different type of speed. You may look at college and see that they play fast, but this NBA shit, this is fast. And they trying to play faster and faster and faster. So you don't have enough time to prepare for, in college, to prepare for the pace of NBA. So that will always be an adjustment. That would never change.
Got it.